Bonsoir, my dudes. How you been keeping? I hope whatever you've been up to this week, it's been chilly AF. Welcome back to another Soul Singer Discovers. Today on Soul Singer Discovers, we're going to be discovering Motorhead. Ooh, but before we do, it's Metalhead Musings. Today's Metalhead Musings comes from Beast Race. Ooh. Beast Race says, always makes me happy to scroll through YouTube and see we metalheads are turning people to our side. Dio forever. Beast Race is, of course, talking about the time that I covered Dio. Do go check it out. You can also check out my new channel, Mel Movies. And I am going to be doing more metal covers. I am. They take a long time to learn because the structures are so different from what I'm used to and the techniques are really different. And I like to take my time with them because I do have a lot on. So yeah, do stick around if you're interested in seeing more metal covers because I'll be doing more of them soon. Thank you, Beast Race. So today we're discovering Motorhead. The song is Overkill. Now, I have a very specific memory of Motorhead. Very specific. Many moons ago, when I was 16, I worked in a shoe shop and the shoe shop decided for back to school that they would choose a song as the theme to back to school. And they were going to play that song in the shop repeatedly. For some reason, they decided the back to school theme that year should be Motorhead, Ace of Spades. Now, I stood there in the shop that I worked in, surrounded by exhausted parents and screaming children, whilst Ace of Spades was played on repeat, every day for 6 weeks. Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, screaming children, Ace of Spades. I have never listened to any other Motorhead. I guarantee you that. Because that experience was enough to put me off Motorhead or listening to Motorhead ever again.
The only gun I need is the Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades.
I still get PTSD flashbacks about that. It was so bad. Oh! So this is the first time I'm actually attempting to listen to any Motorhead. And if you don't believe that, well, I can't help you. Oh my God. We're not even going to head over to Rosie. Rosie's on holiday. So let's do it. Motorhead, Overkill. Oh man. Boop. Pausing before the solo. So the lead singer Lemmy, I obviously know of Lemmy. He's been in a lot of different interviews that I've watched. There's distortion in Lemmy's voice. We've talked about it before. It's natural distortion. There's a difference between affected distortion and natural distortion within singing. Whether Lemmy got that natural distortion from smoking and drinking, I don't know, because I don't know anything about him. But I'm willing to believe, this period of history, we weren't as health conscious, I don't think, as a lot of people are now with smoking and things like that. Yeah, he's very, very distorted when he sings, but it's completely stylistically correct. So this would be considered early thrash metal, right? So is it fair to say that Motorhead are pioneers of thrash? Because Motorhead's an older band. Are they pioneers of thrash metal? Who's older, Motorhead or Slayer? I feel like Motorhead are older. And if Motorhead were early thrash, and this is the sound that they had, because all I can hear is Ace of Spades. All I can hear is so I only have 2 songs for reference. Were a lot of the songs like this? Yeah, because you've got the big 4, and Slayer is obviously one of the big 4 that is very thrashy. I mean, a lot of people have arguments in the comment section about what the big 4 should be, and I think I've definitely seen people saying that one of the big 4 shouldn't be what it is, you know? But I guess the big 4 is also about commercial success, or at least the first big 4 bands of metal that did incredibly commercially well. Yeah, I'm not loving it, but I respect it. I think it's also impressive to see behind the drummer when I realise obviously this is recording and it's possible they might be miming their instruments for the video, I'm not sure. But obviously in metal music I see a lot of people with for their kick drum doing it both feet and having 2 kicks to create that rhythm, that very thunderous, quick, thrashy. So it's nice to see behind the drum kit sometimes. Let's keep going. Boop. Is that it? Nope. I know what you're thinking. Why on earth has Melisa cut in the middle of a song? Well, it didn't. The camera didn't record the rest of the video for some unknown technical reason, and instead of recording it that day, which would have caused me to murder everyone in a 50-mile radius, I decided to leave it so I didn't have to try and recreate my reaction, which I don't want to ever have to do ever for any reason. So it's been about a week and a half since I recorded this, so I don't actually remember much of it, because lucky for everyone involved, I have a shite memory. So I'm going to go back in from where my old video cut out and hope that this one doesn't mysteriously cut out as well. I've just knocked over a light which has broken 2 incredibly expensive bulbs. Motorhead is cursed. Motorhead is cursed. If I get through this video and nothing bad happens, it's going to be really impressive. I'm going to drop myself back in where I was and hope for the best. I think. Okay, boop. Yeah, actually, I remember watching this a couple of weeks ago and thinking to myself, I'm never gonna like Motorhead. I can't, I physically can't, because of the fucking PTSD that I have towards Lemmy's voice and the overall vibe. But I think it depends what mood I'm in, and the mood that I am currently is feral, ferally annoyed about knocking over that light and breaking bulbs, ferally annoyed about a lot of things, and that was quite soothing. Yeah, I mean, Lemmy is not a traditional singer, but he's a performer, and I like the fact, I would assume that Motorhead is responsible for a lot of thrash metal, but I love the weird parallel that runs, or maybe not parallel, but the branching out with like thrash and punk, and how close they are, but how they are very much different genres. Do you know what I mean? I love it when stuff like that happens, because there are clear, identifiers to say which genre's not punk and which is. Yeah, I'm not going to be harsh on it. I'm not going to be as harsh as I think I was a few weeks ago when I watched the finish, because the camera might have cut out, but I did finish watching. It was just me farting in the dark, talking to a camera that wasn't recording me, like some kind of insane person. Yeah, and I think I was really rough on it. I'm not going to be rough on it. I think given the correct mood, the mood I'm in today, this is the tonic to that mood, frankly. And I know that Motorhead is responsible for some really great bands, and considering it's kind of the deep purple of it all, we look at songs like that, I look at songs like this and I kind of go, well, I've kind of heard it before, it's very obvious to me, it's very done out, but it's not. It's because I've heard everything that's come after it, or heard a lot of things that have come after it, and that this is something that I forget that these people were creating this music at a time where nobody was creating this kind of music, or very few were, which is so impressive. Speaking of Deep Purple, I know a lot of you have been in the comments telling me to do Child in Time. I'll do Child in Time, I promise. What do you think of Motorhead? Who would you say are the bands that created Motorhead as being an influence? Do you think that Motorhead are more of a cathartic act than they are something that is considered high art or high technical ability? Because we so often associate metal with incredibly skilled and talented musicians of a very high standard, but this is very, well, thrashy, bashy. They're just looking and pointing at the end of the song and then going for it. I like it. I like it. Ew. Who'd have thought it? I'll never be able to listen to Ace of Spades, I'll be honest. Never. Never again. I never want to hear it again. I never want to hear anything to do with it again. But I'm not going to be as horrible as I was about this when I first watched it. It's not their fault. It's not their fault that a fucking shoe chain in Britain decided that Ace of Spades was a fabulous idea for back to school soundtrack. Let me know in the comment section, as always, your thoughts, feelings and opinions, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And if you have already, thank you. You are still a whore though. If you're interested, you should also head over to my new Discord. Ooh, that's right. I'm attempting to do modern things that frighten me. You'll get the link for my new Discord in the bio, the description, the thing below. And also, if you go there, we can have open conversations. You will still be called names though. Thank you as always to my patrons. Until next time, my dudes, never go into a shoe shop at back to school.